Hey, collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another energy read. I just would like to give a shout out to all of my old and new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support your girl. I really appreciate it. Y'all never go unnoticed. So I have another energy reading. Y'all, I don't know. I'm just like being divinely led right now. There's a new kind of little setup the way I'm kind of doing this. I'm just kind of flowing. All right, so bear with me. I do got the Palo Santo going to clear and cleanse the energy. All right, but what I'm feeling right now, I don't know. I just feel like a very vibrant and a very like radiant energy. It's something to do with you getting your strength back, something to do with you getting your, I don't know why I just heard getting your life back. Okay, your life is coming, is getting back onto track, okay? After a period of spiritual warfare, dark night of the soul energies, and just really the highs and lows of life, you know, going through all that, learning those lessons, and now it's just time for you to get back to it. All right, so yeah, let's get into it, collective. So off camera, like I said, I'm doing things a little bit differently because I do not have that much storage on my phone. So the first column obviously is going to be the present energy, what's underlying, what's going on, what's incoming. Second column obviously is going to be, you know, the direct conclusion of what's being set, like in it, like what's being set in motion now. Like there's going to be a direct cause and effect once you take these certain steps. So yeah, let's jump into it, collective. Okay, so the first cards that we got, we have four of cups, and then we have the Six of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Wands. So again, I believe, I don't know if I posted it or this may have been the one I posted before this one. However, there's a deep energy that I'm getting in the auric field that it's time for you to, I'm hearing like something to do with like settling something and or accepting a new opportunity. Like I feel like you are being offered a new opportunity. Either this could be like an opportunity to move. You're definitely being provided with like clarity in this situation though. Like I feel like with this Six of Swords, like you're finally being called to action. Like you're finally being pulled away from what has been, I don't know why I'm hearing keeping you broken, in a sense, keeping you hidden, keeping you stagnant, keeping you complacent. All right, this also has a lot to do with just the manipulative tactics that people were doing on the back end that contributed to, you know, some of your tower moments. All right, but with this Ace of Wands here, and the Four of Pentacles, I definitely feel like, you know, on this phase and stage of your life right now, like this newfound cycle that's coming in for you, like you're really going to protect this thing like it's your literal baby. Like you're not playing with no one in this season. Like you're not going to allow people to come in and try to cloud your judgment any longer. You're really and truly using your discernment. You know, you're walking away steadily. Like I'm hearing something to do with like steadily, like you're steadily walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, period. And in this new season, no one is going to get you stuck or stagnant to the point of no return again. I do feel like in the past you could have been like, you weren't at this Ace of Wands in the upright, like you weren't, like you didn't see things clearly, if that makes sense. Like you weren't in the energy of, because you were just so tired. Like I'm hearing like you were soul, like SOUL, like you were solely battered on a mental and spiritual, psychological level. All right, and those who subjected you to these behaviors, you know, these smear campaigns and, you know, these tower moments and contributed to them. Also, the people that were purposely just trying to pull strings behind the scenes, doing certain things, like you are being not only called to action, but you are being called away from these people, and these people are being exposed. Okay, So while you're being called away and you are being offered this new opportunity, 4 of Cups, it's like these people are being forced to sit with their judgment, right? We got the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords here in the reverse. Someone don't know what to do with the fact that they chose to betray and pretty much go against the chosen one, like go against the divine feminine. Like they feel like, you know, they feel like you have a hand somehow in this judgment that they're now facing, but you don't have nothing to do with this. And that's the sad part, you know. It's just like a reap what you sow kind of a situation. Like you're being called to action, you're being called away, you know, Most High, your divine angels and guardians are assisting you with, with releasing and letting go of this past. Exactly. 2 of Wands, something about the world being in your hands, something about a creative endeavor that is coming in as well, that's going to bring forth a lot of fortune here. Okay, I don't know why I just heard fame and fortune. Okay, yeah, this is going to be someone's karma, watching you become everything that they sat up and said that you wouldn't. Okay, a lot of you don't realize how much energy these people put in to you know, wanting to see you in these energies. You know, they wanted to desperately see you without a job, without money, without a home, you know, without a car, without means to sustain yourself. But once this judgment hits them, you know, and once this cycle, which for many of you fully closes, and for many of you it already has, but once this happens, like, these people are going to have to eat their words. Like, what is that movie when that lady was like, with the pie? She's like, eat my shit. Like, these people are not only gonna have to eat their words, they're gonna have to like eat your shit, like literally and figuratively. Like, I know that sounds disgusting, guys, but I'm just saying, like, these people were so wicked, you know, and causing these unnecessary blockages. But all in all, I wouldn't really say it's unnecessary, because everything happens for a reason. Okay, actually I'm gonna pull from my other tarot deck. Yeah, so everything happens for a reason. You know, you learned your lessons. You're not going back to these people. You know, you're not allowing these people any further access to you. And again, like I said, you learned your lesson. Period. Oh, shoot. Let me get my other deck. Hold on, guys. I forgot. Yeah, like, these people worked so hard. You know, so hard, and it's just like, for what? Like, their energy could have been put towards something else. Now they're stuck. Now they're staying up late at night not knowing what to do, because they know everything that they put out is catching up to them. You know, you can't sit up and do evil and think that eventually that shit ain't gonna catch up to you. And now somehow, because you're being elevated, I don't know, like, I'm hearing like put on the spot, something about you being in the spotlight. You didn't ask for the shit though. You know, you're just being your authentic self. Yeah, like, you're just being your authentic self, and doing so, like, really makes these people feel some type of way. But we're going to pull from this oracle deck first. This is my practical self-care oracle deck. Yeah, kindness. Exactly. These motherfuckers took your kindness from weakness. Excuse this card, y'all. It's been through a lot. Yeah, like, they took your kindness from weakness. They thought they was always going to have, like, a special place in your heart, not knowing that you've been buried their ass. Like, these people been dead in your eyes. Like, they've been dead to you, because you didn't deserve the mistreatment, the maltreatment, and, you know, the lies and the smear campaigns, and, you know, them just putting you in fucked up situations, not even thinking. Like, these people didn't even think before they did. Of course they didn't. Why would they? I'm hearing, like, why would they do that? That's too much like being right. Ooh, my hand just started itching. Yeah, these people are in denial. Okay, they're in denial, right? Yeah, this 9 of Swords energy, they are in straight up denial, because they sat up and thought that they was going to be able to outsmart God, that they were going to be able to outsmart the universe. Nah, Spirit came in, was like, what? Nah, exactly. Glow up, period. Something to do with reading. I don't know why earlier today I was thinking about, like, vocabulary and reading. I don't know, some of you out there could be thinking about, like, building your vocabulary, and if you want to do that, Just read a ton of books in 30 days. You'll be Shakespeare tomorrow. All right, something to do with your nutrition. Yeah, this is assisting with your glow up as well. All right, a lot of you could be taking like a lot of care of yourself as well. I feel like these people were going behind your back, like spreading rumors and lies, talking about like you had some sort of disease or you were burning and this and that. Whole time you've recently got a checkup and you're clear of everything, you know. And it's like these people are so worried about you, but could never go my chart to my chart with you at all. That's the crazy part. And we know like the stigmas attached to certain spiritual diseases and such, but these people was just doing the most behind your back. Yeah. But you learn to see the beauty in just letting go. You let the fuck go. Yeah, learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects. Yeah, so just like, you know, you went through a lot of bad throughout this tower moment that you may have went through, or, you know, this season of, I wouldn't even really say just lack, you know, you've just been in transition really. So you just learn to just stay positive and truly just see the beauty in things. And also understanding, overstanding that things could also always be so much worse. You know, that's why I try to watch, you know, my complaining. Like, I try not to complain at all, really. Okay, yeah, we have shadow work here. Okay? A lot of you, while you were in this Four of Cups energy, while you were forced in this isolation, while you were forced to read and learn about different aspects and uncover different aspects about yourself, these people were in denial. Okay, they didn't realize that everything that they were projecting onto you was truly them. That's why they're at this Nine of Swords energy. Not knowing what to do, feeling clueless, useless. Okay, the song by LMA, Booed Up, could be significant. That could be playing like around the time you hear this, you see this video. I don't know why that's significant. Damn, I gotta stop smoking before I do these videos, y'all. What else? Ritual. Wow, this came out like this. So yeah, to experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. So yeah, somebody was trying to like, I don't know why I'm hearing somebody was trying to like practice like your aura. Like they were trying to practice being you. Like that is fucking sick. All right, to try to in some way like siphon your, people are fucking stupid. These people wanted to siphon like your spirit in a way. Like they wanted to switch spirits. Like they wanted to swap destinies. Yeah, like something that they were doing was ritualistic. And or this could be in regards to just, you know, creating a new ritual and new outlets for yourself, okay? That's another thing that could be directly affecting these motherfuckers. Wow, look, we got the Six of Swords out here twice. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. Look, transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving on. Oh, I didn't even know I wasn't in the frame. But anyway, moving on, period. We're moving on from these cycles. These motherfuckers do not know what to do because they thought, like I said, it was a ritual to them to try to keep you in this like energy of blockage. But somehow, some way, it's like you commanded your power back. You commanded your energy back. And I don't know, you conquered them, their enemies, the demons that's attached to them, everything. Okay, yeah, social media detox. I'm hearing if it don't got nothing to do with bringing in, like, you know, I'm not saying, like, money is everything, and I'm not saying it in this way. But, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of you could have been doing a lot of doom scrolling, okay? Spirit is saying if it don't got nothing to do with networking or getting to some money, like, social media, or you're not like putting yourself out there in some sort of creative avenue or in a creative outlet or something like that, then yeah, not posting, not liking, just living. Exactly, because you don't have nothing to prove to nobody. Okay, a past life connection here is significant. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Okay, this could be a passed on relative. Okay, a past lover, someone that you haven't talked to in a while here. Okay, declutter. Okay, yeah, and then right after that we have SOS. distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Okay, ooh, shit, what is this act with urgency? Create a routine came out in the reverse. What is this create a balance? Okay, someone here could be in balance, but who is this? What is this? Oh shit, damn, knock over my drink. Okay, sleep and rest is significant. Okay, someone here could be like sleeping and resting a lot. Okay, do not be feeling guilty about having to rest. Okay, there's and honestly, understand this, like, you know, you're not just resting from your day-to-day life. You know, your spirit is tired. A lot of you, you know, you're releasing old wounds, you know, you're releasing, you know, repressed traumas that never fully got released out of your psyche, out of your body. You know, there's a book called Your Body Keeps the Score, and it talks about how trauma and all of that stuff gets stuck in our body. It gets stuck in your neck, your head, your brain. So when you're resting and you're giving your system that, cleaning your system out, detoxing and taking and ingesting the right foods and stuff, like, don't get me wrong, I don't always do this stuff, but when you at least balance it out, right? When you balance the shit out, you begin to see the results. Something about your skin, like you could be glowing. Okay, yeah, something about you just simply being a very effortless beauty, very intellectual, very beautiful, and just, I don't know, I just heard drop dead gorgeous. Okay, yeah, validate your past. Okay, yeah, it's like whoever these people are, they like always felt like they had some sort of like one up on you because they felt like they knew you better than you do, or they felt like they knew some things about your past, or I don't know what it is about these people totally, but all I can say is like they just felt like they had some sort of way to take you out without taking you out, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they wanted you to do the taking out. Like they wanted you to be so ashamed, so full of guilt, so full of regret, so full of this. And Spirit was just like, fuck no. Like, the fuck? Speak up. Okay? What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Period. And I feel like you've done this already. Alright? I feel like you've spoken up about a lot of things, whether unknown or known, to these motherfuckers who always try to, like, in some way, like, low-key humble you. I just feel like these people always want to humble you. They always want to, like, remind you of something. Like, well, remember when this and remember when that, or but, like, what are the fruits of today? What are those displaying? What does that indicate? I'll wait. What else, Spirit? Exactly. These motherfuckers are obsessed with you. These people are obsessively watching you, but they're obsessively watching you move the fuck away to never be seen by them again. Okay, yeah, because these people knew what the fuck they did, yeah. Okay, something to do with a vacation. Okay, you and your children, or you and your significant other, or you, I'm hearing like something to do with either a business trip or just like a leisure vacation. All right, I definitely see that incoming as well. All right, but yeah, somebody just has an obsession with like trying to humble you or trying to like intimidate you or something. All right, we have financial goals here. Okay, yeah, exactly. Your shadow work, a part of your shadow work and a part of the generational curse that I feel like a lot of you are called to break is the curse of poverty over your family, you know, financial instability and things such as that. So I feel like it's very important to, you know, set those goals, those achievable goals, you know, create a 30, 60, 90-day plan. I feel like a lot of you have been really just getting serious with your business. You've been getting serious with your boundaries. Like you really just been standing on business, period. Yeah. Celebration, period. Right? These people are so, like, exactly. They're obsessed with the fact that you have a fresh start coming, period. Period. Can't make it up. You have this fucking fresh start coming, and these people do not know what to do about it. Okay? All right? This could have something to do with a baby, okay? Somebody could be conceiving this year or having a baby this year, a new baby this year. Okay, but what did I say in the beginning of the reading? Okay, you're being given an opportunity. I'm hearing moving out of state. Okay, a new really good leap, like greatly playing, like something within your interest or on your career level, or something you use for those of you who hold degrees and stuff, something you can use your degree towards. Like, it's going to be a very good job, okay, that many of you are going to receive a call soon on, that I'm seeing. All right, this could be right after this vacation, or I don't know what this is, but it says you're being given the opportunity to begin again, period. All right, yes, what did I say earlier? Second chances. Okay, yeah, allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given, period. Vision. All right, we got vision here. The number 8 could be significant. Okay, and then we have fledgling. Okay, let's see what this vision has to say. I like to sometimes, not with every card obviously, but just sometimes read, because I'm not really familiar with this deck. Okay, so anyways, so when you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Exactly. So a lot of you have shedded, you know, old skin. You have shedded old values, old views, old personality traits, old behaviors. Just, again, things that no longer serve the version of you that you're yearning to become and that you know that you are ready to be. It's gone. It's out of here, you know? But these people thought that you weren't going to be able to get up again after like this transitional period that you've been in. I feel like a lot of you may be dealing with, like, you know, being unhoused temporarily or being without a job temporarily, but somehow, some way, you're still making it through. All right. You could be separated from your loved ones at this time, those of whom truly matter to you. There could be just so much going on at once in your life, but yet and still, you're still, you know, taking it all to the chin, and these people are just in awe, in total disbelief, but they don't overstand that the only reason that you're able to have this sort of calmness and uncertainty is because you truly know that you've already won, that you're already going to get through it, that you're going to rise above it ultimately. Okay, so one day in my house of night, there will be a young, beautiful vampire who will lose her mark, but gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. Always remember that, okay? If your question is about the future, choose another card. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibility and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. Period. 6 of Swords. Like, clock it. Okay, Spirit, come the fuck through. Okay, cause period. Like, this is your time. Like, I feel like a lot of you, like, once you take this step, this true leap of faith, like, you're about to take off. Like, I'm hearing, I'm on a new level. Wait, what's that sound? I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Like, and then it ain't even on no cocky shit. Like, you're not even trying to be on no cocky shit with nobody. But it's like, motherfuckers don't know what it took for you. Like, what you truly been through. Like, how much you had to suffer. How much you had to cry. Like, they weren't with me shooting in the gym. No, they weren't with you shooting in that gym, baby. Remember that. All right, let's get it. Because they said pulling that extra card. This one came out right behind it. Okay, so this is a fledgling. Okay, so dear one, when you receive the symbol of the fledgling, know that you are blessed with the time of learning new things. So again, this is what we're talking about. I was just talking about reading, you know, reading more, you know, just piquing our interest, learning new things, adapting to new palettes, like just getting out of our fucking comfort zones. Like, that's what we need to do. We need to just get out of the the energies of what we're used to. Okay, I really strongly feel that. Okay, and it's going to bring forth a strong and a great time of celebration, I do sense. Okay, so this is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this evolving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledgling appears to you, it is a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and discover. Exactly. So, said a mouthful there. But in all seriousness, like, that's what it's about. It's just really about ultimately remembering who you are. Like, the Most High will never put more on us than we can bear. And like, that's why these motherfuckers is so mad too, because, you know, they sat up and did all that and you still was rejuvenating. Whole time they was calling you lazy when you was resting. No, you was just releasing. Okay, you was getting all that toxic energy and all that traumatic energy out of your system. Still got a little bit more to go. All right, you didn't, you know, get traumatized in one night, obviously, but, you know, you're a work in progress, and it shows. Like, you're obviously actively doing the work on yourself, and it's a cause for people to notice. Like, the spotlight is clearly on you, right? Look, all right, so we have the so we got the 8 of Swords here, and then we have the Knight of Chalices. Yeah. So, wow. I'm hearing the ultimate betrayal. This could be like a past lover, this knight here. With this 8 of Swords here, this could be like a very vindictive feminine. I don't know why I'm picking up on like a karmic sister. Tell me more about the energy. Wow. We got death. So there's a major transformation. I'm also getting that this is hinting at an ego death. Somebody's going to have like a narcissistic injury. Okay, yeah, we have the Page of Wands here. Something about like a childlike innocence. Something about like just you being celebrated, you being able to just really be in your own true energy without feeling like ashamed of it. Like, people wanted you to feel ashamed because you're not like, you know, like, you're feminine, and obviously you can embody either masculine and or feminine energies, but like, usually you're soft, you're smooth, you know, whatever. And like, these people don't like that. Okay, so yeah, we got the 3 of Swords here. What is this death with the 3 of Swords? Tell me more about this Knight of Chalices. I also just heard childlike wonder. Wow, 10 of Swords here. With the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, without your energy, without you in the vicinity of these people, this place, this thing, whatever. I know this sounds crazy, but this thing won't be able to grow. These people won't be able to grow. Like, once you skedaddle out of this motherfucker and get ghost, you and yours, it's over. It's over. Yeah, look. We got the 5 of Wands here. Something about moving in silence, okay? Okay, somebody could be like very curious about you. Something to do with you like not responding. You may not be like responding as quickly to text or something like that. Like, somebody just wants your energy, but they're not trying to do anything to assist you with your journey, or they're not trying to assist you with going to the next level, healing, anything. We just want to be in your business, just to be in your fucking business. Okay, yeah, Ace of Wands here, okay, with the 6 of Wands. Okay, wow. I'm hearing, like, and I'm seeing, like, I feel like you have a lot of gratitude towards your ancestors in the universe, obviously God right now. Okay, yeah, and I feel like this is also a moment for you to be proud of yourself. Exactly, we got the Hangman. Okay, wow, very strong reading. Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Chalices here. So somebody, I feel like, I don't know, somebody's thinking with their like reptilian kind of brain, that side of their brain. Like, somebody is just so, tell me more about this Knight of Chalices. Like, they're just, it's over. Like, you didn't win. It's done. The sun is here. It's done. It's done. You didn't win. The light is here. It's okay. The light is here. It's okay. Christ consciousness is here. It's okay. All right. All right. We have the 3 of Chalices here. Okay. Something to do with a forming friend group. Okay. This could also indicate a same-sex relationship. Okay. Somebody could be like exploring their sexuality. That's your business shit. Okay, we got the 3 of Wands. Okay, tell me more. Ooh, shit, way too many cards. That's too many. Okay, so yeah, we have Judgment, and then we have the Seven of Wands here. So I feel like, I don't know why I just heard spiritual whistleblower. Like somebody like could be like a spiritual whistleblower. Or I also watch that lady's channel. She talks a lot about like narcissist stuff. I don't know why she's like, why, not she, but like that just came up to me. Somebody could be some sort of whistleblower, excuse me, in the spiritual community or something. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, yeah, damn, the Emperor. Shit, this should be coming out. A couple more readings today. Okay. Okay, with the, we got the Page of Coins bottom of the deck. What we got behind that? Queen of Chalices, the High Priestess. Wow. This is insane. Yeah. Transformation. These people thought that you would never, like, release old habits, old ways. They thought that you would always stay the same. They thought that you would never, you know, come out of, I'm hearing, like, that you would never come out from amongst them, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, this is a very strong period, collective. Like, I really feel like, you know, this springtime is very critical. You know, I'm not saying work yourself half to death or anything like that, but when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your vision and where you see yourself going and where you know that you have the wherewithal within yourself to go, that you have the strength to go, just know that you too can be there. But you know, you cannot allow like these low-level entities, these demonic people that, like, whether they're strangers, family, friends, associates, it does not matter who they are. You cannot let them step in your way, get in your path, get in your head, and steal another 10, 20, 30 years from you. Because, you know, life is too fucking short for all that anyway, you know? So, most of all, I feel like this season is critical for all of us that obviously we did the work. We have those incoming blessings coming in. You know, we learned those extremely tough lessons. But now they gonna come and try to spin the block. But we can't let these motherfuckers back in. We gotta remember. And we gotta stand on business. Was they with us shooting in the gym? No. Was they in that bed when we was crying our eyes out? No. Where was they at when we was hungry? No. Where was they at when we was broke? Where was they at when we ain't had no to smoke? Okay? Where was they at when we didn't have nothing to drink? Okay, I can go on and on. Let me stop, y'all. But seriously, like, don't forget that. And this isn't about holding grudges either, guys. So please do not get the wrong idea. We're not holding grudges. We're just standing on big business.